Ikaw na pagkamiuli Puro kaya kapag itulog mo Sikulog mo na Sukot-sugaw ko mo
Okay.
He's so small. It's so cute. Dude, I saw that first episode of that show. Pretty good.
Pretty good, right?
Pretty good.
Dude, that scene where the massacre, American medieval, is that how you
Yeah, yeah.
That massacre scene?
When that girl was talking, the arrow hit her head. It was insane, dude.
What show?
It's only a one series thing, so the whole.
You saw the whole thing?
I binged it after
Limited
that
series? Yeah.
It's called American Primeval.
Primeval or something like that?
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
What?
I'll tally it
That
up.
had nothing to do with you.
Do another one.
Has nothing to do with you, dude.
Yeah, I just like to know good shows. I like to know good shows, Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, well, what I was upset about was I saw the Snow White trailer. You didn't get an audition for that?
No dwarfs did.
Oh, that is true.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. No, I mean, I saw. How many are there? 8 of them?
There's seven.
Seven.
There's been seven, and
well,
we were
there's
all,
7 of them. There's 7 of them in the movie.
once the first trailer came out for the first live action Disney, all the dwarf community was just sitting there going like, when are we gonna get our shot? When are we gonna get our movie? And then it happened, and then Dinklage said no.
So what? Dinklage, is he the president of your people?
Yeah.
What do you
Or
think
like-
everything that he says?
Yes.
You know,
More like a dictator. We didn't elect him.
Yeah. So he's
There was a coup, and he just
he's the
took
Pol
over.
Pot of.
Yeah.
He's the Pol Pot of dwarves. We gotta take him out, dude.
Yes, we all are.
Yeah.
We all are. Because here's the thing. They were all set to have dwarves play the dwarves, as is good, so we could have, work. And then Dinklage went on the Mark Maron podcast and said, "Are we still doing the Snow White dwarf thing? I can't believe we're doing that."
That bastard.
then-
He's sabotaging your whole people.
Yeah, and then Disney.
What's so funny?
And then
It's outrageous, and it's got to stop.
Disney to a dwarf they're not even employing. He's not even on the payroll. And they're just like, Dinklage spoke. Okay, get all the dwarves out. Get them out. And then they replaced him with Snow White and the 7 magical beings, which if you look this up, they look like a hacky sack circle at Chico State. It's just a bunch of loose fitting clothes, someone of every race, creed, color. There's one actual little person. Okay, cool.
Where?
In the Snow White and the 7 magical beings there.
So that was the
Right in
original dwarves for the film before they changed it.
Yes. Does that not
Those
look
are
like
dwarves?
I know. There's one that looks like if the rejected members of Yo Gabba Gabba. That is. Sorry, I got a 5-year-old. So it's. Yeah.
I got it. I got the reference.
Yeah,
100%,
you got it exactly. So yeah, that was Snow White and the 7 magical DEI hires.
That's basically what it was.
Because
And look at that. Not one
Not Asian.
Asian.
I noticed that.
Wow. Snow White's Mexican. Wow.
Yeah.
What is going on around here?
And don't get me wrong, there were some angry white people that were like, "Why is Snow White Mexican?" I'm like, I don't mind that one. I don't mind it.
I don't mind that one either.
One woman living
don't
with
mind
7
it.
other people, that seems pretty Mexican to me.
Let me ask you another thing. Is Gal Gadot the Wicked Witch of the Witch, right?
Yeah, she's the mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all. And it's like, she's the fairest one.
Yeah, but how could she be the hottest one?
Yeah, and she's like, oh no,
This is way uglier than Snow White, right?
But see, now they've switched it, because in this new Disney movie, it's Snow White has better inner beauty. They talk about Snow White having more inner beauty than the queen.
But inner beauty
and
is
man,
not a real thing.
I mean, Bobby, you and I know lots of women.
If I go to Raya, you know what I mean? They don't show inner beauty in the Raya.
And we all know women just will look at another woman and be like, oh, her inner beauty is so much better than mine.
Yeah, you know what's crazy too is your wife is hot, right?
Yes.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
That's crazy.
Well,
how did that ever happen? I don't know.
I didn't say anything wrong. Let me finish my statement.
Are you mad because she's Asian? I got one of
No.
yours.
She's half. That doesn't count for us.
Oh, she would hit you.
She's not half?
No, she is. But
It does not count.
But it's a very sensitive subject to her because.
Well, I mean, talk to her white dad then.
Well, I wish I could, but no one can find him.
They killed him, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
No, he's gone. He's a piece of shit. He's a
Really?
Yeah, he's a deadbeat. And yeah, he's
And the mom's Asian, no?
Yes.
What kind of Asian is your mom? The mom, I mean.
Chinese.
Ooh.
All right, give me your Asian rankings, Bobby. Give me your Asian rankings. Who's number one? Obviously Korean, because that's what you are.
I don't have a ranking, but
No, let's hear him. If Chinese isn't you, let's hear your rankings. Rank the Asians, Bobby. Family Feud. Top 5 answers are on the board.
Filipino number 1.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
That's just good.
That's
Thank
for
you
you,
so
Gilbert.
much.
It's for you, Gilbert.
I'll take that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that because the Filipinos are mixed race?
Oh,
I don't know what you're getting at there. I don't know what you're getting at. I just woke up, so I don't know what you're getting at. But
the Spaniards created you.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's number 1.
They also created Mexicans. Spain really like putting themselves out there. They created Mexicans.
Also, I
and
love the
Filipinos.
movies. I love the movies. So Vietnamese too.
Oh,
Platoon,
number
Full
2.
Metal Jacket.
Okay.
I'm really into the movies.
Big fan of that war.
I think it's my favorite war. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. What's your favorite war?
War of 1812.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
I
one.
don't know much about it though. Tell me about the War of 1812.
I just said it because I know the name. I know nothing about it.
You don't know anything about
I didn't
it.
pay attention in high school.
You know, when I watch movies like any war movies, Saving Private Ryan, whatnot, right? You guys never fought in any war?
Oh, dwarves?
Yeah.
No. Oh,
You never see.
Yeah, we did.
Not one time. Here's another thing I want to
Yeah.
say too.
Okay.
Why aren't you guys in the zombie? Like when you guys get bitten by zombies, you guys don't turn into zombies?
We're underground. We're hiding. We forge.
I don't get. Oh, so
According to
wait,
Tolkien.
no, that's not a zombie. People in Tolkien.
That's like a different type of dwarf. They're
not even dwarves.
Yeah. So
Is a hobbit a dwarf?
Hobbit is not a dwarf, but there are dwarves.
I don't want to
in
talk.
the
You know what?
Tolkien
Here's
universe.
I woke up, and in my head I was like, don't talk about dwarves.
Dude, you went hot.
Yeah,
Right?
I just realized what my rule was. I'm down here. I was like, don't do it because he always gets brought. It always comes up the dwarvism. So don't do it. And I opened up with Snow White. That was my fault. I was just confused.
No, but I got to rant on Dinklage, so I like it.
Yeah, we got to take him out, dude.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
I don't know. He never comes to the meeting.
Yeah. No, you've never met him.
I've never met him.
Oh.
There's no like meeting you guys have.
We have meetings. But
No, you really do have meetings.
Yeah, I'm going to one in July.
Oh, and who goes to that one?
Little people.
I know, but
hopefully.
which ones? What are the give me the famous ones. Well, okay, we'll talk about dwarves just a little bit longer.
We'll break it a little bit.
Just a little bit longer.
Okay.
A little bit longer.
Just this once,
Yeah,
Bobby.
yeah.
I'll talk about it.
Oh, let's switch gears. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Whatever you
about
want.
that. Yeah.
It's okay. It's your show.
Yeah. Well, it's our show, you know, and
I feel I feel like I just woke you up.
what? No, are those the famous ones?
Oh, great. I'm not even on the list.
We'll find you. Don't worry. We'll find you.
Tyrion Lannister. Fucking Dinklage's character is on the list.
How are you not on that list?
I should be on the list. There's multiples that are dead.
Yeah, which one's who's Angelo Rososito? Go to Angelo Rososito.
Vern Troyer, dead. Billy Barty, dead. Hervé Villacek,
That guy right there,
dead.
211.
Kenny Baker, dead.
Okay, Angelo Rososito. Do you know him?
I don't know Angelo.
Yeah. And he's 211.
That's pushing it.
He has double
Of what?
Push it to
Yeah,
just
that is
nothing.
pushing it of what?
That's pushing it to nothing.
Living?
Yeah. He's trying to be
It's
nothing.
pushing it on
Yeah,
living.
what are you doing?
Yeah,
dude?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Get off this list.
We want you to exist, Angelo. All right? No, really good observation, Gilbert.
General Tom Thumb,
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
I'm just going down the list.
So, I mean, what the last question I have about
Bridget the Midget should have been killed by a lot of black dick.
Now, what's the line? What's the line?
What? She tried. She tried to kill herself.
Is there a
with
line of
lot
height?
of black dick? 4'11". No, sorry, 4'10".
That's the line. So, but if
Yeah.
somebody doesn't have dwarvism,
Yeah.
and the person's just 4'11", would that be still considered dwarvism?
No, it's just considered Vietnamese.
God, that's always.
that was
I always thought that. I always thought that.
They're just
they're
really
Vietnamese
small people.
Yeah.
They're just very
interesting.
tiny people.
I have one more last question. I don't want to be
away.
rude, but you know, what I mean, we'll move on.
No,
after
you're not.
this.
No,
I'm sorry. We'll move after this, right?
You're not being rude.
Yeah. You've never done doggy style, right?
I do it all the
He wasn't
time.
trying to be rude.
Yeah, I'm not
He was
trying to be rude.
Do it all the
There's
time.
no way. There's no way.
It's my best position.
Oh, you stand completely straight.
Exactly. Now you're using
Don't
your
get,
head.
Don't get angry.
I'm not angry.
Yeah.
You'll know when
So
I'm
you
angry.
do. You stand completely still.
I stand
and
up.
She stand up. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she chooses her position.
Yes. She chooses her height
That's
level.
real good.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
It's
incredible.
great. It's the best position to do with a dwarf.
Yeah.
If any women are listening out there and they want to have sex with a little person, not me because I'm married, but if you have sex with another dwarf, yeah, doggy style is the best position you could do.
And I'm going to say one last sexual question, and I don't want to be rude,
6 inches.
but you've. No, I have no.
Oh, hey.
The Filipino is impressed.
Wow.
White guy's like, eh.
This is not kind of,
Asians are all very like, oh my god, amazing.
no,
White guys, eh.
it's not that kind of show. Okay. And I don't know what you're doing, but it's not this kind of show. We don't talk about stuff like that.
Thank God there's not a black guy here.
Yeah.
This is yawn.
I'm telling you
Like
right now.
boring.
I'm warning you.
6 inches.
Right now. Don't bring it up back up again, because that's not the kind of show we do.
Okay.
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 Penis size, crazy.
Yeah. Who needs it?
What I want to know is, and I don't want to be rude.
Okay.
But you've never. There's no way. I don't even know how this works.
Okay.
You've never locked eyes with a girl when you're having sex.
Of course I have.
It doesn't make any sense, because if you're doing missionary,
Yeah.
Walk him through it. Yeah.
right? I'm the girl.
Okay.
Your head is here.
Play it out. Play it out.
Hold on.
No. Oh, get out of here. Sit down right now. I'm not doing role play with you.
I'll show you how it lines up.
I don't want to. I know. All right.
Let me pull your hair.
No. You sit down there. What are you doing, dude? Don't get up like that.
Let me put a finger in your.
No.
Please.
Please don't stop. I don't know why you're talking this way right now.
It turns me on.
Okay.
No.
Let's move on.
All right.
Let's
Bobby.
move on.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Because if you look at me, look at how we're sitting. We're at the same height.
Yeah.
Sitting.
Yeah.
My torso is the same size as your torso. So when it's for sex,
Okay, guy.
We're lying.
Guy. I don't
claim.
know what you're trying to do.
It's a hot claim.
Yeah, that's a hot claim, dude, and I disagree.
we're lined up.
We're not lined up, dude.
That's how it works.
Oh, so you have a regular torso? It's just
Yes.
your legs are incredibly short?
Yes. Legs and arms. Legs, arms are tiny.
All right, well,
Head is
you know what?
massive.
We'll have to believe you, because we're not going to do any
I was like,
reenactment.
you want to stand up?
Get the fuck out of here, dude. You little guy.
Line up.
No. Don't even get out of here,
Line up.
dude.
Look
Get
at
out of
my
here.
eyes,
No,
Bobby.
I don't want to look in your eyes.
My eyes.
Let's talk about other things. I don't want to talk about this anymore, okay?
Into my eyes.
So,
He's looking away.
I'm not looking at you. Yeah. No, I've looked in your eyes before, guy. Okay. So, what I want to talk to you about is, do you ever talk to Carlos anymore?
Yeah. We were supposed to have dinner last week, but we had to cancel last minute. But
Oh,
yeah.
so you still see him?
Yeah.
Good. I don't. I feel bad about it, but I should, huh? I always think about him, though.
Yeah.
I think about him all the time.
He's a friend.
He's a friend of mine, too. I love him, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying that. So for those of you who don't know, Brad and I went through the Carlos Mencia opening academy.
Yeah. Where I was there for 4 years. How long were you?
Probably that long, too.
Yeah. And people have their opinions, and that's fine. I'm not here to change them. I'm here to say that I'm always been friends with him, and I probably wouldn't be here having the success I'm currently having.
100% agree with you.
Yeah.
But
that I would not be here. You would.
no, me either. Me either. Me
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
What I find to be a little strange
Trigger.
is that when other comics,
Mm-hmm.
let's preferably, I mean, more specifically white comics, when they get accused of stealing jokes,
Mm-hmm.
they're in the doghouse for about 6 months, and they get to come back.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
Yeah.
I don't want to name names, but there have
Sure.
been many white comics that have been accused,
Male
of the same
and
thing.
female.
Yeah, exactly.
And they and the videos will come out similarly where they put jokes side by side, and it's pretty obvious that there was some influence there. And they go, shame, Bad on you.
I also another. I don't want to name his name because I love the guy, but there's another Hispanic dude that recently was accused of stealing. You know what I mean? And he's out of the doghouse. My point being is that why him specifically? Because he did a lot.
I don't know. I wish I could answer that question.
Magic spoon, high protein cereal. Eat it at noon. As a kid, I loved eating cereal, guys. I still eat it today as an adult. But I don't want all that sugar, y'all. Most cereals don't give the protein I need. I love protein. I don't know if you know that. But then I found Magic Spoon, a nostalgically delicious cereal that tastes just like my childhood favorites, but without the sugar and with a ton of protein. With Magic Spoon has always turned their super popular cereal into high protein treats. They are light, crispy, and taste just like those classic crunchy cereal bars. Magic Spoon's treats are so delicious and have already become my favorite before and after the gym snack.
Every serving of Magic Spoon high protein cereal has crazy macros. 13 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of net carbs. They come in so many nostalgic flavors like cocoa and cinnamon roll. We have fruity natural flavor.
Wow.
We have blueberry muffin.
Okay.
We have peanut butter.
Nice.
And what are you eating there, Bobby?
Cocoa, man. This is so good.
Get $5 off your next order at magicspoon.com/belly or look for Magic Spoon on Amazon or in your nearest grocery store. That's magicspoon.com/belly for $5 off.
Hymns. If you lost your hair, it doesn't mean you can't find it again.
Okay.
Try Hims Hair Loss Solutions. It'll be joining hundreds of thousands of subscribers who found their hair again. Hims provides you with convenient and quality access to a range of hair loss treatments that work, all from the comfort of your couch. Hims makes treating hair loss simple with doctor-trusted options and clinically proven ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil that can grow your hair in as little time as 3 to 6 months.
Choose from personalized chewable, oral, spray, and serum treatments to find what works best for you. The process is simple and 100% online, so there are no uncomfortable doctor visits.
Answer a few questions, and a medical provider will determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your treatment is sent directly to you for free.
Start your free online visit today at hims.com/belly. That's HIMS.com/belly for your personalized hair loss treatment options. hims.com/belly.
Results vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information.
These are the rules of TigerBelly.
I'm willing to talk about my penis. I just don't want to visualize your penis.
Oh, not my penis.
Yeah, because the way I visualize your penis is the way I want to see it for the rest of my life.
Oh, okay. Which is much smaller than yours.
No, it looks like candy corn. And I don't want to be
yellow, orange.
Yeah. I don't want. I don't want
tri-colored.
But it's got like a little cute little candy-ish shape.
Tri-colored. It's dry, and there's a debate on if it's actually good or not.
Well, let's talk about candy corn. Okay?
Because I'm not a candy corn person. I think it tastes like candle wax. I think it's horrible. And I feel like as a little person, my judgment on candy should be held in a higher regard.
That's interesting. Let me tell you something about candy. My little friend, okay? Is
I like how I tried to get high for
I truly believe this, that you don't have the corner on candy.
I agree.
That came out wrong. I agree. Let me say that again, okay?
Okay.
I believe that my opinions on candy is just as valid as your opinion on candy.
I would absolutely.
Just because you're a little person doesn't mean that you have like other senses in your tongue, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, because that's one of the weird things about being a little person is that every other race or whatever, they have some stereotypes, positive or negative, but usually they're based in some sort of truth or fact or even realm of possibility. Dwarf stereotypes are all fantastical. They're all like, we live in caves.
No, I've never heard of caves.
Leprechauns.
Have you ever heard of caves?
Yeah, because we're underground and we forge.
Oh, because you're doing the Hobbit again.
Yeah. No, but the hobbits didn't forge. Dwarves forge. We like make swords underground and shit.
That's not a cave. That's a mine.
Yeah. Okay. So we mine.
Is that not right?
That's
right.
true.
So it's
You are
like
the mine.
Yeah. We
like you're not like a bear. You're like out down there with like
We're a cub,
dwarven- Like
really.
if you play like Skyrim, for instance, right, and you go into a dwarven like ancient ruin, it's always sophisticated technology, and there's a lot of engineering going on.
Yeah.
So it's not like a cave. It's more of like you like to go and mine for like Mithril. You know what Mithril is?
It sounds like something you've smoked.
No. Do you know what Mithril is?
I don't.
See, that's what makes me sad.
I'm a horrible dwarf.
That makes me
I
sad.
don't know what mithril is.
You don't know what Mithril is?
I don't.
Does anyone in this room know what Mithril is?
Mithril.
Do you know, EJ?
Mythical
Okay,
mineral.
Come to the mic and talk about Mithril, my friend.
Is it a mythical mineral?
Yeah, it's like an ore that's usually like high level in like most like fantasy RPG games. Like if you get like a mithril sword, what?
You know what?
A mithril sword.
Sit down, EJ.
When I walked in this room, I was wondering why there was no women. Now I know.
That's rude. And I don't like that. But, to you, okay? I'll tell you that may be true, EJ. but
like-
Mithril is in the
Yeah.
movie The Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings, and guess what it was?
Which one?
Well, I mean, Frodo would have died without Mithril.
Oh, what? I'm not a Lord of the Rings guy.
You've never seen any of the movies?
I've seen a few of them. I've been to Hobbiton.
I know you did. You told me about it. You bragged about it. I saw
in
the
New
photos. I saw
Zealand.
the photos.
It was
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
It was great. I went home.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've been to Seoul, Korea too. I mean, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? yeah. Right.
Seoul,
Same thing.
Korea,
I've
New
been there,
Zealand.
you've been there. Yeah.
Same thing.
No. So that's Mithril.
Mithril coat.
So it's basically
Okay.
Bilbo gives it to Frodo.
All right.
Right. And then there's a couple.
Is that the thing that makes him invisible?
No.
It's
dude.
Harry Potter.
Invisibility cloak.
No.
Sorry, I got
I think there's a
crossed my nerd streams.
no. There's a cloak that he wears. I think.
Okay.
Anyway, there's two instances where he could have died.
Mm-hmm.
The first. Do you remember the movie?
I remember some guys riding elephants into battle.
Okay, that's the third one. Dude. I don't know what the.
Yeah.
You're hopping around.
There was a big fight on
Those were trees.
There was a big fight on a dam. I know that one.
So, may I explain myself, my friend,
Yeah.
about Mithril?
Sure.
God. Well, do you remember when in the first movie when what do you call those specters? They were like the human specters. You remember when Samwise Gamgee and those guys were cooking bacon?
Jedi Knights.
No, you're doing a different movie.
Oh,
dude.
sorry. Wait.
And
Which
even
one's that?
Different genre, you fucktard.
Okay.
Yeah. God damn it, dude. And then remember, and then one of them stabbed him, Frodo.
Are these the Klingons?
If you say shit like that again, I swear to God, I'm gonna kick your little guy out of here, man. And then in the next movie, the Two Towers. No, it was the first movie too when the gigantic cave troll stabbed him too. Do you remember?
Ooh, the Slytherin.
Are you fucking around with me right now? I'm being real. You don't watch any fantasy movies.
I watched them.
I watched it.
I just don't make them the cornerstone of my existence.
Yeah, but you're not. That's not your favorite type of movie.
No.
What's your favorite type of movie, Brad?
I'd have to say thrillers or martial arts movies. I just watched a horrible one the other day.
A martial arts or a thriller?
Martial arts movie.
What was it called?
It was the one, not Tony Jaa, but he was trying to get an elephant back.
Is it Umbach? No.
The same guy that played Ong Bak, but he's trying to get an elephant
wait.
back, and it's the worst movie.
Wait. There's an actual elephant.
Yes, there's two.
Somebody owned an elephant, and they're like, it's gone, and now I have to get it back.
Yeah, like it was taken for elephants. So like Tony Jaa is a guy, and his elephant.
Is he an elephant too?
He's not an elephant.
Okay.
I think it's the Protector, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the Protector.
This was the worst movie.
He protects elephants.
It was so bad.
Well, Quentin
With
Tarantino
Tarantino,
presents it.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, wow.
it was so bad.
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah, it's streaming for free on Amazon Prime.
How do you
should
steal
all
an
watch
elephant?
It. I don't like they.
With peanuts.
There's a lot. There's a lot of plot holes in this movie.
Don't they eat peanuts?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
A peanut tray.
Yeah.
See Bob.
And the squirrels keep stealing them, right? Stop it. Stop.
Yeah, so that's him doing.
Yeah.
We have a photo of him right now doing
exercising
elephant
on the-
CrossFit.
Yeah, that right there seems like, you know what I mean? The elephant
That's gonna be
doesn't
in
like
Venice.
it.
That's gonna be in Venice in a few years.
Yeah, but look
Elephant
at the elephant.
CrossFit.
You think the elephant likes that?
No.
Hey man, I'm just gonna go try to I'm just trying to get to the river to get some fresh water. What are you doing? And some guy's doing exercises on his tusk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently those are very expensive.
Yes.
They used to kill him for the tusk.
I know they still
Ivory,
Still
is
do.
that what
It's
it is?
bad. Yeah, ivory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know much about ivory?
No, only that it goes well with ebony.
God, that was a really crafty thing you just said. That's pretty nice. You remember the song Ebony and Ivory?
Yeah.
Who's saying that?
Stevie Wonder,
And who else?
a white guy.
Is that Michael Jackson? No, Ebony and Ivory.
He's singing by himself.
Ebony and Ivory.
Paul McCartney.
Oh, yeah.
Stevie Wonder.
And Stevie Wonder.
Paul McCartney. I should have
McCartney.
known that one. He's a Beatle for God's sakes.
Exactly.
Who's
You
the-
like the Beatles?
Yeah. Who's the oldest person you've ever seen in concert? Because I think Paul might be mine.
Ringo Starr.
You saw Ringo?
Yeah.
Recently.
No.
When?
One time, me and my friend Craig Crawford, we were in high school, and Ringo Starr,
High school. That was like 40 years ago for you.
and there we go. Here we are. I knew this was going to happen.
What?
This moment
I knew this moment was going to happen.
Those you've been calling them out.
dreaded
Talking about Ringo Starr.
I dreaded this moment, and now, alas, here it is.
That's why we haven't had you on.
Yeah, that's why I haven't had you on. Well, you've never done TigerBelly?
I've never done TigerBelly.
This is his first time.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Dude, this was my birthday gift to myself. It's my birthday today.
What?
Wow.
Let's go eat.
You see a dwarf on his birthday, you guys are all getting wishes. You caught me.
How old are you today?
41, which is like
Oh, my
65
Lord.
in dwarf.
Really?
No, it's not.
That just made me so sad.
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, that's
we-
why I'm wearing a T-shirt that says "Daddy of the Birthday Girl" because it's also my daughter's birthday today.
Whoa.
So yeah. She was born on my birthday.
Yeah, I think we talked about the other day about dwarves' longevity in the green room.
Yeah.
Did I bring that up?
Yeah, we're fine.
I said,
We're good.
I go, how long do you guys live? And and it's not as long though. No,
No, it's fine. It's good.
I don't know. Let's talk about it.
If you have my type of dwarfism, which is called achondroplasia, then for the most part, it's fine. You just stay like it's like everything else. Stay.
Okay, how long did
don't fuck up.
R2D2 live? The guy that
Look
was
up
inside R2D2.
Kenny Baker.
Kenny Baker. Yeah.
When
yeah.
did I have to know that?
I have to know too. I have to know when, so that I don't
Wow.
think it'll dictate how sad.
1934 to 2016, 81 years old.
Look at that.
Oh,
Ken-
is that the cut you have?
Yeah.
Whoa! What a celebration! Oh wow!
Kenny Baker.
Wow, that's great.
Wait, no, I don't have. No, he has a different type than mine. I
How can you
have
tell?
How can you tell?
because you can tell. It's
Oh, like Asians can tell.
yeah.
Oh, is that one of the? Yeah, we should start playing that game.
I think he has.
What kind of
What
we
kind of
guessed.
dwarfism? I believe Kenny Baker has something called pseudochondroplasia, which is a fucked up name for a type of dwarfism because pseudo means false. And
Yeah.
then chondroplasia, which is like I have achondroplasia. It's a fucked up name for.
Okay, is there any way to Google what dwarves die faster?
I can tell you.
That's probably a different way to frame it.
Primordial.
I think so.
Primordial dwarves usually don't live that long.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. They're very tiny. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
Let's not talk about. I don't know why we keep going back to dwarves. I do it.
Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr.
Ringo Starr, oldest concert you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, that's
Ringo
right.
Starr.
I said ring. Yeah, and then you made an
40
old
years
man
ago.
joke.
40 years ago.
Right, and then
you saw Ringo Starr
yeah, okay.
when Ringo was 39, and that was the oldest.
I'm only
man.
like 12 years older than you.
I know, but
Yeah, that's insane that you wouldn't even say something like that. Anyway, yeah,
because you're what 52.
yeah, whatever.
I don't even know if I'll get there.
You will. I hope so. It'll be
No, here's the thing about I don't fear death. I'm just sad that I'm not gonna be able to look at Twitter the day after I die, because I feel like the jokes will be really good.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Or know your impact.
and no matter I don't care about the impact. I just want the jokes. Because the jokes are gonna be like, oh, and here's his coffin, and they're gonna show a picture of a shoebox. You know, it's gonna be stuff like that.
I know, but they already did that with Vern Troyer.
That's true.
Like one of them was like, he killed himself. He jumped off the kitchen table or whatever. You know what I mean? And you read a bunch of those, right? And you're like, what?
The thing about also being a little person is no matter how I die, it will be funny. Like you can make.
I could come up with some things that wouldn't be funny.
Like what?
Why would you put yourself
the way you did? No, I mean your death.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's a death.
What part of my death would not be funny?
Would not be funny.
Okay, you're at the eulogy. Brad's dead.
Yeah.
He's a ghost watching. He'll be the judge of your jokes. Go ahead.
No, I'm not saying a joke. I'm just saying that there's got to be an event that happened where people are going to be a difficult time to like. Okay, you were eaten by a shark. No, that'd be pretty funny.
That'd be really
That'd
funny.
be so funny. It makes me want to giggle.
They would show gifs of people throwing chum in the water. Be like, here they are throwing Brad's body parts.
That's true. That's true.
To the shark.
Yeah.
Come on. That's really funny. They'd be like, how big's the shark? And they'd show a goldfish.
How do you feel about like those videos where like some guy's like standing, right? And well, they'll show like of a dwarf like throwing a javelin or whatever. Oh, and it cuts to a guy with toothpicks coming in.
Oh yeah,
those kind of. What do you think?
Those are funny.
No, they make me mad.
They're simple, but they're funny.
Mad. Oh, they are. They make you okay.
I think they're funny. I know the types where it's like it shows a dwarf at a gym working out with the ropes, like doing the ropes, and then it cuts to a guy's shoelaces going up and down.
Yeah. Yeah, those ones.
That's pretty funny.
You like those?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made one.
Oh, you were in one?
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't go as viral.
What was yours?
It was my opening act. JB Ball was coming out of a shower and he was nude, and I was like, put on a towel, and I threw him a big towel, and the camera cut, and it was this like little hand towel that he caught, and then
that's fun.
Yeah, and then
that's a fun one.
It wasn't big enough to cover his massive dick.
Okay, well, let's cut that out.
Why?
Very uncomfortable.
He's hung.
We're going to penis again. And I
Ball
told you we're not doing that today.
Hung comedian.
We're talking about penis and dwarves again.
We're not talking about those things.
Very, very funny, very hung comedian.
You know what I find, and see if you can agree with this.
Okay.
And I kind of have the same thing you have, not dwarfism, but like I have this. I kind of have this thing where it's a little easier on stage for us, like especially if we're unknown. When you walk out there, it's almost as if like they kind of like already like you.
Yeah.
So when you go up on stage, you could just, even back when you weren't a name, you know what I mean? People were like, oh, you know what I mean? There was like a feeling of like a trust or something. I had it too, where
the audience was rooting for us.
Rooting for us.
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel about that?
About the audience rooting for me? Mm-hmm. Great. I'll take it. This is a really hard business. If I can have any advantage whatsoever. Now, it's like all stand-up comedy where, and this is the same for you as it was for me, you could walk out and be the adorable teddy bear Asian that you are, and then the audience will root for you. But then that lasts only for a minute or two, and then you have to actually have jokes. Like it's the same thing for me, where it's like I've watched, I won't say the name, but I've watched a little person comedian bomb, and it is
where.
No, if I say the name, he'll know.
Yeah.
We can bleep it if you want.
It was somewhere at a comedy club in.
Well, then don't be specific.
And bomb.
He's gonna know. Just do this. I'm gonna say something. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We'll bleep it.
Just here's what you do when you're in a situation like this.
Like that.
You make up a name. You make up a name. Make up a completely different city.
Oh.
And also make up a different like year.
Oh, okay.
Right. So let's with those rules. I want you to. Let's go.
I could say one because the comedy club doesn't even exist.
No, do this. No, do the game I'm playing now.
All right, do that one.
Use this technology.
I just set up a game, dude. You just do the game, dude. You know.
Pepper.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to where we're like.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you guys bomb?
Yeah, I've seen a dwarf comedian bomb.
What's his name? No, you make it up. You don't have to cover your mouth now because we're making it up.
Why did we cover?
Wait, why did we do that whole thing then?
Wait, why were you explaining the rules of your mouth?
What?
We're like, you'll take me more serious if I'm a ninja? Is that why you did that?
Wait,
why'd you do this?
It's a secret. What's your laugh? Why are you laughing so hard? So just now, let's feel the.
Like,
do you know the rules?
Now I'm picturing Bobby as an NFL football coach calling plays, but he's trying not to get his lips read where he's
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
I write tight 37 all on wing go.
Yeah. So here we go. So let's, so the rules I have. So do dwarves? Give me in a situation.
I did a comedy club in Fairfield, California, called Pepperbelly's. It is since it is since shut down.
Yeah.
Pepperbelly sounds like something you order off a Japanese menu.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Hey, don't make the little jokes in between because it's just
Pepperbelly?
it just takes away from the story.
Oh, okay. So just tell the story.
Start over. Start with something.
This is how we talk to each other.
just start with
Without-
just start. No, you don't get involved.
You stay put.
All right, what are you gonna
Stay put.
What are you gonna say?
If you cover your mouth, that's when you tell the real story.
No. I want to make believe one. So just
Make believe story.
ready and so
I'm not good at making up
I've never
stories.
seen a dwarf. I've never seen a dwarf bomb.
Oh,
Can you tell me a story?
yeah. I've seen a dwarf bomb.
Tell me.
Pixie. There's a dwarf comic named Pixie
Okay, good.
over at the Tempe Chuckle Hut.
I love that room.
It's a great room. Weird green room.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
The green room.
Weird
Because it's like made out of marshmallows.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah,
but there's a dwarf
and on hot
comedian-
days, dude, it gets sticky.
But there was a dwarf comedian named Pixie.
Pixie.
And her
Tell me about Pixie.
And her whole bit was
It's a
that-
woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
She would have someone toss her on stage because the stage was too high. And then
And then Pixie bombed
yeah.
after she was tossed on stage.
Yeah, because the guy threw her too hard.
Oh, knocked Pixie out a little
Yeah.
bit. Does that really have to happen?
What part is real now?
What part is real? I mean, did that really happen?
I feel like
What part is real?
Did that really
we're in a
happen?
Christopher Nolan sketch right now.
Did that really happen?
No, you told me to make it up.
No, but I want the real story. But you, have to, you know what I mean?
But
Just
the-
change the you know what I
the
mean?
details
The details
were
are on
fake.
it.
Oh, the real story is that I gave a dwarf comic a guest spot
Oh, there we go. At the Tempe Chuckle Pot.
at the Tempe
Chuckle Hut.
Chuckle Hut. And Pixie.
and then
you gave Pixie the thing.
Pixie.
And then what happened to Pixie?
and then Pixie proceeded to do jokes from my second album,
No.
What?
and then
Whoa,
in front of me.
Okay, wait. So let me. Let's back up. Let's back up for a second. Okay.
This is a true story.
I know it is.
This is very
Can we just back up for a second?
Sure.
Had you not seen Pixie perform
Never.
before? Then why would you do that?
Because
It's just like some random Korean guy
Yeah.
that's at a club. I'm like, you want to go up? Like, why would you do that?
I've done
Because
it
he's dwarf.
Yeah, I've done it multiple times because I think I think dwarf comics don't get enough.
Oh, that's nice.
Spotlight. So I try to help them out.
So the Pixie-
there's a guy in Houston named Clinton Shorter. That's his real name. His last name is Shorter, and he's a dwarf. God's hilarious.
I mean, the parents were assholes.
The parents aren't dwarves, so their last name is Shorter.
I knew a guy named Tom, which is interesting.
Great con.
Yeah.
Glad you made that.
And
joke.
yeah, he was.
Tom Chink.
Yeah, Tom Chicky was like really Asian. And I just don't know.
There he is,
All right, Clinton Shorter.
Clinton Shorter.
That's insane.
And he was in the audience of one of my shows, and I saw him.
Yeah.
And I made some dwarf jokes to him, and he fired back. Yeah, that's him.
Well, that's pretty handsome for a.
That was the show. So he's in the audience
Yeah.
of one of my shows.
Yeah.
And this is kind of full circle because this is also kind of how Mencia discovered me.
Yeah, but this is getting confusing. So
Yeah.
it's like.
This is the real story, by the way. This is
Yeah, I know, but we're moving on from the Pixie story.
Okay, maybe.
Are we moving on from the Pixie
I
story?
could go back to it.
I want to go back to the Pixie
Okay.
and then we'll go to this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Pixie said, "Can I have a guest spot?" And I said, "No problem." And then she went up and proceeded to do jokes from my second album called Hi Ho.
And the audience knew?
No, they didn't know.
Brian knew.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
And because
So Pixie killed
no, bombed
with your material.
with my material.
Oh, that's a bigger shame.
Yes. So I'm like, I've gotten standing O's with this shit,
Wow.
and she's bombing.
And now you're watching her
Yeah.
from the back.
Yeah.
Now, do you have now in your mind? Because this is what I would do.
Yeah.
I would not bring it up and just never have that person. What's going on there?
So things are falling.
Yeah, but what happened? Who did that?
My phone fell.
They're fired.
Interesting, dude. Interesting, dude.
It's really cool. It's really cool to see Dustin.
EJ, what are you
Barr.
doing?
He's embarrassed. Wait, he just described the whole nerddom that he was okay with, but now this is embarrassing him.
Yeah.
Coming on saying like, well, actually, the rock Thor doesn't have the strength of Thor with the Midas metal.
Who said that?
That we talked about?
Who said that?
He did.
Okay.
Mithril.
I don't remember. Oh, Mithril.
Mithril. That's what I was going for. Yeah. Anyway, so the
Stay on track, dude.
Pixie.
The
Pixie comes off stage, and I go up to Pixie and I go, because before I gave Pixie the guest spot, Pixie told me that they were a really big fan. And when Pixie came off stage, I was like, big fan, huh?
And then what did Pixie say?
Yeah.
And you never confronted this woman.
Oh, I did. I said, yeah, because I could tell, because most of those jokes were mine off my second album.
And what'd she say?
She said, no.
What?
And I was like, now, don't get me wrong. I am fully aware that as dwarf comedians, we're going to hit on some of the same topics.
What are some of the topics?
Fully aware. Yes,
You guess.
we're elves.
Gilbert,
I don't
fucking guess.
I don't know philosophy.
All right.
I'm not going to assume.
What do you think, dude?
Maybe it's about economy.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
How long their legs are?
Yes. There are certain
What the
things
hell?
that we will talk about. No problem.
Okay.
And that's totally fine. But when you tell a specific story
Sure.
about me on an airplane getting thrown off the airplane,
Yeah.
which happened
Yeah.
when I flew to when I was flying to Salt Lake City, then I'm like, well, that's just the story that happened to me. So yeah.
Oh. So you were in a different city. But this could have happened though. Somebody could have been like, "Oh, I got some jokes. I'll write for you," and they just listened to your album, and then they gave him. Now let's go back to this guy now.
Yeah, Clinton
Shorter.
Great guy.
Yeah.
And so I'm on stage.
And you didn't know Shorter at all.
No. I didn't see him at the meetings. So I'm up there, and I see him in the audience, and I started cracking some jokes to him, and he was zipping them right back at me. And I was like, what the hell? And I was like, what do you do for a living? He goes, I'm a comedian.
Whoa.
And I stopped, and I went, all right.
Come up on stage.
And I go, what's the biggest crowd you've ever performed for? He goes, like about 15 people. And I go, well, tonight you're going to do 400.
And the people went crazy.
Yeah. And I go, get up on stage. And he goes up on stage at the Houston Improv, and he does about 7 minutes.
I love that room.
And yeah, it's a great room. And he crushes. Of
course.
For 7 minutes.
Of course.
And then literally after the show, the management from Houston Improv came up to him and they're like, hey, we want to start booking you on some shows and shit. And they got his number and he's doing great. And
you did that.
No, I mean, he did that, but I gave him the opportunity.
You did that.
Yeah.
You know what?
Love this guy.
You're his Peter Dinklage. Did you know that? You're his Peter Dinklage. So that's really good. That's really nice.
So he hates me?
No.
For the record, internet, I don't hate Peter Dinklage. I'm just jealous.
Explore the joke even further, but
jealous.
Anyway.
But no, I was happy that he got that opportunity. Even more happy that he succeeded, and
that's great.
Hope there's more dwarf comics that succeed.
Well, I think that
like, do you want other Asian comics to succeed?
My God, they all do succeed. What are you talking about?
They're all doing
way better than me. What are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
So
he's trying to stop it.
Yeah. They're all. I'm just trying to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about it. No, I of course I do.
Prize
Picks. It's playoff time, and it's now or never. Don't miss out on the last few weeks of football action with Prize Picks, the best place to win cash while watching the playoffs. You can now win up to 1,000 times your money on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida.
Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. Join over 10 million members and sign up today. Prize Picks now offers MasterCard for quick and easy deposits into your account this sports season.
Just guys, once again, sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Make sure you do this.
Hey, Bobby, do you think Lamar Jackson will get more than 250 passing yards this week?
Oh, yeah.
Will Patrick Mahomes pass more than 1.5 touchdowns?
Nope.
All right, cook up hot takes with your friends and win real money this football season when you and your crew run your game on Prize Picks.
Download the app today and use code BELLY to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's download the app today and use code BELLY to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game.
Shopify, Shopify, Shopify. You guys, Shopify is how we run our business. You know, if you have an online business, you don't do Shopify, you're already losing.
Yep.
And you want to be winning.
Uh-huh.
Get your store up and running easily with thousands of customizable templates. No coding or design skills required.
Wow.
All you need to do is drag and drop, man. Their powerful social media tools lets you connect all your channels and create shoppable posts and help you sell everywhere people scroll. Shopify makes it easy to manage your growing business. They'll help you with the details like shipping, taxes, and payments from one single dashboard, allowing you to focus on the important stuff like growing your business.
What happens if you don't act now?
I don't know.
Will you regret it?
I think so.
What if someone beats you to the idea?
That's not a good thing.
Don't kick yourself and you hear this again in a year because you didn't do anything
I'm kicking myself now.
With Shopify, your first sale is closer than you think.
Wow. Established in 2025 has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/TigerBelly, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/TigerBelly to start selling with Shopify today. Shopify.com/TigerBelly.
Got it. I met my wife on an app when I was doing work in San Francisco. The app is called Field.
I know Field.
Yeah,
It's for like it's more for like sexual what you call it fetishes and stuff.
it's
Or
for
not like niche. Niche.
yeah, alternative stuff. I was told. Do you want the full story?
Well, I
'Cause the full- 'cause the full
that's
story's
why
fun.
I'm here.
Full story's fun.
Tell me the full story.
So I had to move to San Francisco to do a morning radio show. I was tired. I was burnt out from the road, and I got offered a morning radio show in San Francisco, and I was like,
Let me ask some questions.
yeah, let's
Is
do
it before the Las Vegas thing?
yes,
Way before.
yeah,
This is after Mencia?
yes.
Okay, go continue.
Okay, going through the Brad timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I went to San Francisco and it was on a morning radio show, and I didn't know anyone in the city. So one of the bits we played on the show is a game called Tinder or Grinder, where I would flip a coin every day, and based on what the coin landed on, I would have to go on either a Tinder date or a Grinder date to meet people.
That's fun.
God.
Yeah, and I did go on one Grinder date.
Was it with a guy?
Yeah, it
What was that like?
was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, he paid for everything.
I know. But did you? Was he?
I let him know that, hey, like we matched, and I'm like, hey, I'm not gay. This is a radio bit, and he's like, no, well, we're still gonna go out. And I was like, well, okay.
Wow.
So-
Where did he take you?
Ye Old Ship Saloon, which is on Battery Street.
Did you get drunk?
Yeah, of course I had two.
Yeah, okay. And are you guys taping it too? Is they taping it?
No.
Okay.
We just went and there was a game on and he was like really into sports, so we watched sports.
Oh, cool.
We ate wings, we drank beer.
That's great. And he paid for the whole thing.
Yeah, he told me how hot I was. It's
Yeah.
like seriously the best first date ever.
Oh, wait. What?
It was
He
amazing.
said that you were hot?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You don't believe him?
I believe it. I believe it. Of course I do.
9 years ago.
Yeah.
I was hotter back then.
Yeah. No, you're hot. Tell me about the Tinder. Then what happened? Tinder? You went to Tinder?
Then we're doing the radio bit again, and someone calls in and goes, Brad should get on an app. So Field at the time was called Thrinder. So he goes, hey, you should get on Thrinder. And I go, what's that? And they go, that's Tinder for threesomes.
Wow.
And that's how it was sold to me. And I was like, okay, so let me try that. And I got on the app, and I matched with two women, and we were all going to go out. And then one of the women didn't show up on the date, and the other woman did. And the other woman
Is your wife?
is my wife.
Yeah, but the two women, had they hooked up before?
No.
Wow.
So it was just three.
So it was you and your wife, and then what did you
Yeah.
guys do that first night?
We went out to this coffee shop, which was right by where she lived, and we went on the date with the expectation of, hey, we're just gonna meet, make sure we're not psychotic, and then go bang. That's gonna be what the date's gonna be, and that didn't happen because it was literally 15 minutes into the date. We're like, shit, I like you.
Oh my god! And then do you guys fuck that night?
No,
How long? When did that happen?
third date.
Amazing.
Yeah. Second date, we're still trying to make sure the first date wasn't just a fluke.
Yeah.
And then the third date, we went out to this tiki bar where, that was a good night. And then I was doing morning radio, so when we went back to her place, I didn't sleep that night because I had to be up for morning radio. That next show, I must have been horrible because I had
you were fucked up.
no sleep. I was wearing the clothes from the day before.
Wow.
My coworkers recognized it. They're like, "Why are you in the same clothes?
Yeah.
Is it laundry day or whatever?" I went, "No, I had a date last night." So somewhere out there is a recording of me talking about the first date with the woman that would eventually become my wife.
Wow. And then
Very cool.
did you guys like hang out with each other every day ever since then or no?
Like not every day, but a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
And then when did that radio job end?
I lasted about 3 months.
Why?
And then I couldn't do it.
Why?
I can't wake up at 3:30 in
Oh
the
yeah, it
morning.
must be so hard. Yeah.
That and I missed stand up because I couldn't do stand up. Even though San Francisco is such a great stand up city,
It is, yeah.
Clubs like the Punchline,
Too tired.
Yeah, I was done.
Yeah.
So like I just quit.
And then you moved back, came back to LA.
Yeah, and then she moved with me.
At that same time, she moved with you.
Couple months after that.
Wow.
But yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So that's how that's how we met.
What a beautiful.
And
thing.
now we have a kid, and she turns 5 years old today.
I've never met your kid before.
There's a reason for that.
So fast. It was so quick. Extremely fast.
Not just fast, rude. Okay. I don't want to meet her either. I honestly don't want to meet her now ever. In fact, there's a war now. Yeah. There's a war between me and your baby.
Not me.
Is that okay? Is that your baby? So you don't put her online or anything like that?
No, I don't put her face on the internet.
Yeah.
Well, because I used to, but then we had an incident.
Oh, okay. Let's not.
It's fine to talk about.
I don't want to talk about it. No.
Okay.
Is your daughter? I forget. Your daughter has dwarfism as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So she is.
Are you gonna have another one after? Or
No.
Just one.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we found out that we're kid people. We love kids. We're not baby people. Babies are hard, man.
I bet. Yeah.
They're very difficult, especially when, I mean, my job is what it is, where I have to leave. That leaves my poor wife at home, and she's got to like hold it down, and she does. She's amazing at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's tough.
Can I ask you some more personal questions?
Fire away, dude.
Did your parents were they dwarves as
No.
well?
Yeah. so
Is there anywhere in your family history that
I looked. No.
none?
You're
Couldn't
the
find
one.
You're the beginning.
You're Neo.
Yes, I'm Neo.
yeah, you're Neo.
I'm the one. Which
Wow.
What was really confusing for my dad, because my dad's like, there's no dwarves in my family. There's no dwarves in my mom's family. She's like, and my dad's like, what the heck happened here?
Did you have a good upbringing though with your parents?
Great upbringing.
Oh, that I bet.
Love my parents. And yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah. We were the Beaver Cleaver family. We were like mom, dad, sister, brother, dog, and I'm the weirdest part about the family.
Well, so your brother and your sister, obviously,
sister.
they don't have your sister.
Yeah.
They don't have dwarfism.
No.
Okay, so that's so. What was that like growing up though in the house? I mean, were they never? I mean,
So here's the thing. My
What was that question?
well,
I don't know.
I
forgot.
Technically, I didn't really grow, Bobby, but thanks for bringing that up. No,
You did. And I'm tired of these little jokes.
Yeah, at your
Okay?
expense.
Yeah, you did grow. Okay,
Triggered.
not a lot, but you did.
No, it was great. My dad was really intelligent in terms of how he raised me, where he wasn't in denial of my dwarfism, or he wasn't overprotective. He knew that I'd be bullied as a kid, so what he would do is he would sit with me and write comebacks with me.
Wow.
So then when I went to school,
Great.
and kids made fun of me,
Yeah.
I would make fun of them back, and they'd be like, "Oh shit." And
That's
then
how you did it.
Yeah, and then
Oh, I love that.
kids would be friends with me because they're like, "Oh, he just made fun of the bully. That was awesome." So yeah, my childhood was great. I got no complaints.
But now we live in a different era, so I don't think your daughter is going to experience the same things you did.
Yeah, I don't think so. And so far so good. Like she goes to school. The kids are meaner to me than they are to her, which fine.
How?
How are kids bullying you?
Because I drop her off. Oh. First time I dropped her off, there was a kid that just looked up and he saw me. He goes, "You're not a real dad." I was like, I will
punch that
I will
kid.
bump up my foot to this
so
kid's chest.
Such a good roast.
Such a good one.
I had no comeback for that.
Yeah. That's
All the
so
comebacks,
hurtful.
All the comebacks my dad and I wrote, all my time as a comedian,
yeah.
nothing prepared me for a 5-year-old walking up to me and going, "You're not real, Dad."
Was he taller than you?
About the same
Yeah.
size.
Wow, that's so funny.
It's an even fight. If I would have shaved my mustache and beard, I could fight him.
Yeah. And then
get
what did you like? What was your response? Were you just kind of like laughing, or?
I did the more like, so there's this like kind of speech I go into with kids to kind of help them understand. Like, hey,
Okay, let's. I want to hear the speech. So
Okay.
I'm a kid.
Say the thing.
All right.
He really wants
All right.
to do this.
I really want to do this. Yeah. So this is, I'm salivating. Okay. You're not a real dad. You would laugh like that?
Can we take it back one more time? Light was
Thank
off.
you. I'm director.
oh, light was up. Okay,
This
sorry.
guy is like,
Brad, we got to just stay in the scene.
that's not Peter Dinklage?
Oh, no, this is Brad Williams. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Lion face, lemon face,
Ready?
Lion face,
And
okay.
action.
You're not a real dad.
You son of a bitch.
That's a speech?
Yeah, that's how it starts.
Okay.
I go, you son of a bitch.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
I did.
Your mom's a whore. That's the only reason why you're here. I bet you don't even know who your real dad is. Because your mom's a whore. A filthy Korean whore.
Whoa.
That's in the speech. I say Korean every time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which is an odd little
Add in there for a white kid.
detail.
But
That, you know what I mean? So you do the speech. That's it. That's all it is? You're a whore? Your mom's a whore?
over.
Your mom's a whore. Your mom's a whore.
I follow him through the school. Just remind him. All right, we're going to play Duck Duck Goose. How about Duck Duck? Your mom's still a whore.
Good
So no,
speech.
I tell the kids like, hey, you see how that kid over there has like brown hair? That one has blonde hair. Girls, boys. There's some people that are really tall and some people are really small. I just happen to be really small. And normally when I say that speech, kids go, okay,
Right.
and then they move on.
Has there been one kid that was like, nah, fuck that.
Oh, there's a kid.
The Bobby Lee kid.
Nah, fuck all that shit.
There was a kid. So for my daughter's birthday, I took her to Legoland yesterday. And
Yesterday?
yeah.
Wow.
And there was one kid. Okay.
Okay, I want to hear this kid.
So we're in line for this ride. Where it's like a boat thing. You hop in the boat, you drive it. It's fine. It's fun. And the kid starts looking at me, and he has two brothers and his dad with him, and they're all in line too. And he starts kind of being like, "Are you a man or a boy?" And just
And
like
his dad's not saying anything?
his dad's like, "Hey, son, that's not like he's
Oh, he's doing one of those.
he's nervous as hell. He's like, oh my god,
the dad is.
scared out of his mind.
Okay.
He's like, there's gonna be camera phones. It's gonna be horrible.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So, but I give the speech to the kid, and he's fine. He's good. Later,
And now, what's your daughter doing during this?
she's just playing. She's
She's not even
she's-
listening. Okay.
yeah, she's in her own world. She's
Okay.
great. And then later, I'm having this moment with my daughter, and we're still in line. And we like to give each other high fives, and she goes like, "Daddy, high five," and I go, "Yeah, boom," and I do high five, and then the kid from behind us goes, "Well, it's not really a high five if you do it."
Damn.
It's a low five. Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Thanks for explaining the joke, Bobby. Just in case you missed it at home.
Wait. So that was a joke that you were saying that didn't really happen.
No, that really happened.
It's not a high five when you do it.
The kid behind us said it's not really a high five when you do it.
Oh my god.
So I turned to the kid, and the dad's just like horrified.
Horrified. Yeah.
And I turn to the kid. I go, "Yeah, you're right. It's kind of like if I looked at you and went, hey, smart five."
I see.
What did the dad do?
The dad just kind of looked at me and went, "Yep." He kind of just nodded with like,
Wow.
"I'll take that one." All right. For the record, the rest of the time in the line,
Yeah, you're in a.
the kids were. This dad was going through it, man. I felt for this dad.
Yeah.
He had 3 boys, and they were just like. The boats don't have real engines in them. Like they're just like being those asshole kids.
Wow.
Like the whole time. And like Legoland isn't even fun. And this dad's like, I know how much the tickets are. This dad's like out like a couple $100 for take these 3 fucking monsters to Legoland.
That's why I don't have kids.
Yeah,
I'll have one of those.
yeah. Don't.
Yeah, but here's a shame about the whole thing, though.
Yeah.
The shame about the whole thing is that these kids don't know. Like, you have such a specific skill set of talent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what you do is so brave. And I just wish I could just like was near you and just had like an iPad and go, look at how many people went to his show. I mean, look at his skill set.
Yeah.
Like he's, you know what I mean? He's so.
It's kind of
special.
like when those guys get into bar fights and then the guy they fight happens to be like a UFC champion.
Right.
It's like, oh, you're 8 and you just went up against me and who, a stand-up comic who we have this skill set. So yeah, and there is a part of me that, of course, I wish I could do that as well. But then I'd be a guy going, you don't understand how important I am to a fucking 8-year-old.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
So that's why I need you to do it.
But does Peter Dinklage get? I mean, is he famous enough where he doesn't get that as much? You think?
Oh, he's got to get it.
He still's got to get it.
It never leaves.
It never leaves.
Never.
Wow,
leaves.
what a shame, dude.
So it's like
that sucks.
So it's hard to really like. Some people have asked like, oh, do you have like have you changed with your success? Do you think you have a big ego, whatever? And I go, well, it's kind of hard to have a big ego where literally like almost every time I drop off my kid to school, there's a kid that just goes, what's up with him? Like,
and that's still every time, every day.
Not every day. The kids are getting better. Some of the kids,
God, sucks,
and
man.
this terrifies me, Bobby. Some of the kids know who I am, and they're like in 3rd grade, and I'm like, how the fuck do you know who I am?
Oh, they know because they have the internet.
Yeah, they're big. TigerBelly fans.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm just saying when Andrew and I, or even when I go on we went on the road, there's like 12-year-old, 14-year-old kids in the audience. I mean, they just
isn't that terrifying though?
No, because their parents are huge fans. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, when I was 12, I was watching crazy shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like
Do you ever go back and watch like a PG movie in the 80s and go, oh, that's a PG-13R nowadays?
Yeah.
Like, there's some movies back in the day where you're like, huh. And there's the obvious ones like Big. You have like an adult woman essentially wanting to have sex with an 8-year-old.
Right, that's crazy. Like, I never thought about that.
Yeah, there's that going on in that movie. And then there's like a bunch of others where like you watch it again, you go, oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm growing up in a time, or my daughter's growing up in a time where she's gonna get it a little less than me. I'm hoping. So far, all the kids in her class love her. It's great. She has friends. It's so cool. Like I'm so thankful because I was like nervous, you know, as most parents would be, that she'd go to school and then all the kids would look at my kid and be like, oh, she's weird looking, and then like not want to be friends with her. But everyone wants to be friends with her, and I'm just like, oh yes, did it. Yeah,
I've told this story before, but I one time worked with a dwarf, and his name was Ben.
We worked on a movie together. It never came out.
What movie did we do?
Something about penguins.
You guys did a penguin movie?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
What happened to that?
I don't know. There was some.
I shot it twice.
Yeah.
Wait, what was this about?
So you're not gonna believe this. You're right. That vaguely I remember now.
Yeah.
So they did a movie, something penguins, but there was dwarves in it.
Yes.
Were you one of the dwarves?
I was one of the little people.
Yeah.
That was actually when I first met you.
Yeah, and then what happened was I shot it, and then like 6 months later, I'm at the Comedy Store, and these guys, the director came to the store, and he goes, "Hey, can we talk?" I go, "Yeah, what's up, man?" And he goes, "You know the earthquake that just happened?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, well, "You're not gonna believe it, but you know what I mean. The editing facility was right where the earthquake went off." And I go, "Okay." And he's like, "We lost everything." I go, the whole movie.
Oh my God.
So I had to reshoot the show. It was a pilot.
Yeah. At some point, you were like hugging a penguin.
That's right. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. It
was
really,
crazy.
Really weird thing
and that was like in the time where I was like, this is before podcasting and stuff.
Yeah.
This is like the bottom of
after Mad,
before Pod, when it was dwindling down to nothing, and I had to take anything that the people gave me. You know what I mean? So I didn't realize that you were in that.
I'm proud of you, Bobby. I really am, because you did not realize I was in that. Most people would just assume I was in that because there were dwarves.
Well, was there a lot of dwarves?
Yeah, there was like, I don't want to say 7, but
Yeah.
Probably 7.
I remember. Yeah, I remember that. Wow. I wonder whatever happened to that project.
I don't even remember the name of it.
I don't remember.
What's a project that you're like, I can't believe I'm in that? Like,
Oh, I have so many.
either in a good way
I
or
have so many.
or a bad way.
Well, I made them cut me out of the underground comedy movie.
What was
So there's this guy named Vince Offer. He sold scrunchies or something on the internet. I mean, no, like late night. He had a product that he would always on MTV. He would look up Vince Offer.
Vince Offer. Okay.
Yeah. And so I was in the Vince Offer, that guy.
Okay.
But don't IMDb him. Go to his regular.
Oh, this is the movie, by the way.
That's the movie. Yeah. But go to what he was known for. So get out of that and go to just Google Vince Offer.
Michael Clark Duncan is in this movie?
Oh yeah,
Stacked film. Why'd you want to get cut?
He looks like the ShamWow guy.
that is him.
Oh,
That's
it
him.
is?
That's the
That's ShamWow. That's what I was thinking of. ShamWow.
Dude, what?
Yeah. So what happened was I was open micer in La Jolla in Vince Offer. This is when ShamWow was a big thing, and I'm like, oh my god, the ShamWow guy. And then he goes,
I gotta do his movie.
Hey man, I'm doing this movie, and I'm like, I had no agent or manager. I go, and I go, yeah, and he goes, I want you to win it. So I did it. It was called the Underground Comedy Movie, and I played the most stereotypical Asian guy in it. Where it wasn't in my voice; they dubbed in my voice. Oh, really? It was like karate or something like it was.
You couldn't do an Asian enough accent?
No, the joke was them
okay.
dubbing it. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And I did a lot of karate.
Look at
Bobby Lee as Chinese man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Chinese man. That's how bad it was. Bobby Lee as Chinese man. And I remember I drove up to LA to shoot it. And I was like, oh my god, this is like this is how movies are made, huh?
Joey Buttafuoco is in this movie.
It was crazy. And then
Now for the audio only audience, there's on the cover of this movie, there's 2 women that are just look like they're having the biggest bowel movements ever. It's
a shit movie.
Yeah.
Wait, see if you can find my scene on YouTube.
Yeah.
Can you?
And it says unrated because this was back before we had porn just available on our phones 24/7.
Yeah.
So to sell movies sometimes be like, this is the unrated version.
Right.
There might be a titty.
Yeah.
And we would buy a movie because we'd be like, I'm 14, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'll just buy anything that has a tit in it. Male, female,
But
female, I don't give a fuck.
they released it on DVD, and then they called me, and I go, I had to sign something, and I didn't sign it, so they took me out of the thing. But it was like, I mean, I've done many of those types of movies. Have you done any shitty things?
Oh, I don't want to call it shitty because there's actually some fans of it, but a random one was a movie I did called Hercules Saves Christmas.
Oh.
And you would think Hercules, right? The
Yeah.
Greek hero? Nope. Hercules is the name of a pit bull.
Really?
Yep.
It was a Pitbull movie?
Yeah, it was a pit bull movie.
What'd you play in it?
An elf. Hercules Saves Christmas.
God, that poster.
There I am on the cover.
That poster.
Wait,
looks
that's
you?
Yeah.
No,
in the front.
In the middle one.
It's like
Not the dog licking the lady.
Or the one about, well, who's
Yeah.
the lady?
I don't know that. I don't
Yeah.
know who that
Marissa Tomei? No.
No, but that's you right there.
is. That's me.
Wow.
No beard. Yeah.
How much you get paid for that?
Not enough. Hercules Saves Christmas. It was produced by Shorty Rossi, who, if you remember a TV show called Pit Boss, it was about a dwarf and 2 of the little people that saved pit bulls that was on Animal Planet. They made a movie. Hercules is the name of his pit bull, and yeah, he saved Christmas apparently.
Wow. And what sucks about these kind of movies, by being at the Comedy Store,
Yeah.
is they go there. These people that are making these movies, and they always corner you.
Yep.
Hey man, you know what I mean? I got I got this so and so attached. You know what I mean?
Oh boy.
Is this it?
Here's Bobby Lee's character in the underground. You're so skinny.
Oh my god.
You have a V cut.
Yo, you damn.
I was
Damn,
I was
fuck
23,
you.
I was 23 years old there.
Dude, you're like jacked kind
I
of.
know.
Look at your arm. It's yoked.
Oh, these are classic moves. I know these.
And look at you backhand that
Dude, I
woman.
look so good
So
there.
is it sketches?
They're sketches, yeah. They're just sketches.
You're
They're fucked it.
face fucking a woman
I know.
Yeah, you look great.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
This is so embarrassing. I haven't seen this in years.
years. And now the woman was like, "Thank you for letting me face fuck
Is this
you."
rated R? Like she gets nude?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Oh my
God.
Bobby Lee just ripped off her
shit.
dress, but
Yeah.
it ended up not ripping, and then she fell
Oh
off.
my, she is naked.
And
She is
now-
naked.
Wait, you're just in a porn.
I mean, it's like a porno. Yeah.
Now she's naked. There's
Yeah,
some titties. Wow.
Wow.
And then
The ShamWow guy
The ShamWow guy did this.
is one of your first jobs.
Yeah.
I don't know who I feel more sorry for, her
Yeah.
or you.
How did you find this?
I don't want to.
You just dropped.
Dude, you're so like ripped.
I know.
What the?
Now you're
Were you
fighting
working
her.
out during this time?
Dropped her.
No, I was just no food.
Yeah, he was poor.
I had no money then.
That's poor bod.
Yeah.
For the dad bod, that's poor bod.
Hopefully that's it, right?
That's the
Is
whole.
that it?
That's
That's-
it.
that's the whole thing.
So you're just making Asian noises.
Yeah. The whole thing.
Oh my
So when they were
God.
releasing that for the DVD, I go, I cannot be in this
Mm-hmm.
because I had already been doing things
Oh,
like
I
real
see.
legitimate
Yeah,
things. I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I don't want that. You know, what I
Because
mean?
was that before Mad TV then?
That was not even just. This is the first week I did stand up. I ran into this guy.
Oh shit!
in San Diego in 1995. I didn't know
Oh,
how
that's
any.
your first. Yeah, your first project listed.
But now that's when it came out.
Uh-huh.
I did it in like 95.
Oh damn.
You know what I mean? And then 4 years later it came out. And it's because in 99 is when I started getting like the Tonight Show and this and that. And that's when I was like, I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But yeah.
because sometimes that happens. Like bad movies get made and then they get scrapped. But then one of the stars like blows up and they're like, "Oh,
It was
shit!"
It was Michael
re-release.
Clark Duncan.
We gotta release this.
It was Michael Clark Duncan that started blowing up, and that's
Yeah.
how they got like financing to get it out.
You know what? You know what I love about that is whether it be you in this movie, me in Hercules Saves Christmas, Michael Clark Duncan was in the movie with you. Like this shows people like you don't just sign up and be like, "Hey, I'd like to be in show business now," and then they go, "Oh, you want to be in show business? Wonderful!
I know.
Here's your role in
I know.
movies
Here's
and
the
television.
shit that you have to eat.
Yeah,
And,
it's
so
all
I
the
did a
same.
bunch of like weird shit
Yeah.
like that.
It's all the same.
And it's also like when I did this one pilot audition downtown,
Okay.
and it was like a cattle call. And I remember, and I was just moved up here from San Diego, and the line was, I'm not even exaggerating, it was an 8-hour line where I had to wait in line, and they were just reading people, and it was just one line.
Oh, those.
And I would go in, I would say a line, and then I would leave, and that was it.
Yeah.
And they saw probably 3,000 people,
Yeah.
right? And it was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm never gonna. How do you make it?
Yeah. Yeah.
How the fuck do you make it?
Like you've I'm sure been on the same types of auditions that I have where because you're a certain type, like you show up and you're like, oh, here's 100 people that look like me.
Yeah.
And then
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like a commercial because I've been on the Dwarf ads, the Dwarf commercial auditions where I show up. It's a bunch of little people and they go like, okay, so the only time I had like, so in the show Entourage, there was like one scene where Johnny Drama like flips out on the casting directors. I had that moment in an audition because it was for I forget the commercial, but it called for a little person that's like, all right, must have good improv comedy skills, but have great comedic timing.
Right.
I'm just like, holy shit, like this is me. They're describing
That's you.
me.
Yeah.
And then I go to the audition. There's like 30 little people there.
Yeah.
And we go inside and they
And
go,
then like, do you know them all?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man. How's that going?
Or deeper voice.
I love how I've been talking like this the whole time, and Bobby immediately just snapped it.
There's got to be a lot of that going
Oh,
on.
Dwarf talk like this. What if I just came out there?
Give me a low five.
Yeah, so Bobby,
What your lo-fi's going
yeah,
on?
Bobby, you go to these auditions, right? And there's all these other Asians. You're like, homosexual.
That's different. That's insane. That's completely different. That's completely different.
Durch the Taschenmaster.
No, what you're doing right now is
Come by.
No, that's no.
Abby roll.
No. No, because it's like if I could do now a dwarf with a little voice and also an Asian accent. I mean, so we could do that too.
Very
Let's move
true.
on.
Very true.
My bad.
Point taken. Either way, I'm doing the audition, and you go. They're like, all right, we're calling you in, and then they go, okay, stack these boxes. Take these boxes and take them here, and then make a stack of them. And I go, okay, like in a funny way. They go, no, just stack the boxes. And I go, okay. So,
I think this is gonna make me mad. I think.
yeah. So I start just stacking the boxes.
Yeah.
And then they go, okay. And I go, what do you mean okay? And they're like, no, you're
That makes me so mad.
I hate that.
you're done. That's it.
That makes me so mad.
And I go, why did the audition say must have comedic timing and good
just laughing
improv
at you.
skills and all that? And they're like, well, because, I mean, it's just important to have those types of things. And I just stopped and I went, I've been a stand-up comedian for 10 years. I'm on the road. I'm doing shows. I know nothing but to be funny. This is all I know.
Yeah.
To be funny. So if you want a dwarf to be funny, it's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's what you said to them?
Yeah. I said, respect to all these other little people.
Yeah.
They're not me.
Yeah.
They're not going to be as funny as I am.
Yeah.
So if you want someone funny, hire me. If you don't, it's all bullshit.
Did they hire you?
Hire whoever you want to hire.
Did they hire
They
you?
did not hire me.
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
That makes me so mad, dude.
Yeah. That's what this business is.
Yeah. I mean, that's what this Vince Offer thing was.
Yeah.
We just need an Asian guy to do an Asian-y thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he never saw me perform. I was an open micer. He just saw me in the lobby at the comedy store. It was just based on me being Asian, which is like just so annoying.
Yeah. And then that's
so annoying.
That's what I love so much about these podcasts and what you guys are doing now. Because now it's like, oh, you don't have to go and audition and be like and do the stereotypical bullshit that just hurts your soul.
Yeah.
You're you. You're the most successful you've ever been because you're authentic.
Well, I mean, I'm
You're authentic.
yeah, I agree
Just
with
you.
you. I know, but it's like also, I mean, what happened was, I don't know about, little people. Can I call you little people?
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
Yeah, it's good.
But younger people, that are my type, put their foot down and says, we're not doing Asian accents.
Yeah.
And so now you can look at, it wasn't me that did it because I was a part of that generation that had to do it. Like I talked to Getty Watanabe when he did Magnum PI, he did Long Duck Dong.
Yeah.
And, we were in Hawaii shooting and I was looking at him and I was like, dude, I just thought you were like a legend because it's like, and he said, dude, that was the only audition that we all had in years.
Yeah.
So whenever they did, the audition for Long Duck Dong, everyone auditioned for that because that was the only thing available.
The only
you know what I
part.
mean?
Yeah.
And all these guys had such deep skill sets in terms of acting and this and that, and probably training and all that. But that's the only thing that were offered to them. You know what I mean? And then as generations go on, you have the young kids like Stephen Yoon and John Cho and Ali Wong and all these people, and they changed it. You know what I mean? Where they put their foot down.
So great.
It's great.
Yeah. And then, because I mean that essentially is happening with the little people right now. Is we had that transition where it's like I think we're in the middle of it. Ultimately, what Dinklage is doing in terms of taking all the dwarves out of Snow White probably is a good thing for little people. But right now it just sucks because it's like, well, that's the only parts we got.
But let's explore that. Why though? I mean, if it's dwarves, why can't dwarves be in it? What's his argument?
It's that it's exploitive and that it's like so we're just playing little people and that's like we're just playing dwarves playing.
But not
dwarves.
just playing little people. Sleepy has his own like specific.
What's
He
my
has
motivation? You're
He has
sleepy.
his own
Got it.
specific. I know what I'm saying is they're all individual characters,
Yes.
right? What's the Dusty? What's one of them? Is there Dusty? Is there Dusty?
I don't know.
Yeah, Grumpy. Is there Grumpy?
There's Grumpy.
Okay,
Yes.
good,
Well
good.
done.
Yeah.
That's two.
Let's zoom in. Let me read them all.
Okay.
All right, so you have Bashful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not every dwarf is going to get Bashful.
Correct.
Yeah, do Bashful.
Too bashful.
Yeah, what is Bashful?
Was your audition?
Yeah. Let's say I'm casting Snow White. Okay, and good to see you, Brad Williams. We saw you at the Comedy Store a couple weeks ago.
Oh, thank you.
We're like, oh my god. So we decided you're just gonna read for everything.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, we just want to see what dwarf you could be.
Can't wait.
Can you do Sneezy for me?
Achoo!
Very
Wow,
good. Hey,
that was fantastic.
right.
I
Don't you
love
think that was very good?
Thank you.
Can you do Sleepy, please? I don't know. Well, Joe earlier did a better Sleepy.
Bigger yawn. He did.
Yeah, better. Yeah. Anyway, happy.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'll do happy.
But there's bitterness in his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think sneaky. I think it's sneaky.
Sneaky's different.
Yeah.
That's the Asian guy.
Sneaky.
That's that Japanese.
Oh yeah. Because we're casting for both. We're casting
For the Asian
Japanese.
Oh, okay,
version.
good.
Yeah.
I can be sneaky.
Yeah. So like, because we have a.
We have
But the Japanese version, we have a. We have a. We have sneaky. We have. You know what I mean? So we have
for the audio audience, the Asians are only making those jokes.
No, Brad said a couple. That's fine.
Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah. Anyway, can we do Doc? We got cast. That Peter Dinklage is doing Doc.
Doc,
Yeah, of
we're
course.
giving him.
Yeah, we're giving him.
Doc.
We offered him Doc.
Yeah, he's the leader. Make
Yeah.
that.
Grumpy.
What the fuck, man? Really?
I
Grumpy.
mean,
Grumpy.
maybe.
You want me to be
Yeah,
grumpy?
yeah.
That's it.
If
Just
it-
grumpy. My first audition in 4 fucking years, and it has to be for the little people. Okay, and you just gave the part to Dinklage.
It's cut.
When does the audition for Grumpy start?
That was it. You got the part.
Oh, all right.
But although we just talked and
Yeah, let's have him move these 2 boxes.
no. That's not what it is.
But can you move boxes?
What we decided is that we would like you to read the Japanese version.
Yeah, let's try. Let's try for that.
Yeah,
boy.
let's try. Can we do Slanty?
We're gonna go on live stream as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Goodbye, SNL. It's never gonna happen. Here we go.
That's great. So and we're done. So what I'm saying is as though that why it's more offensive to have regular what do you call
Average size.
average size people
Yeah, we call you reachers.
reachers
Yeah.
to be because it's like to me it's like if they were casting a live action Mulan and then they
Yeah,
didn't
they
put
didn't.
Asians in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They put Tom Cruise as the samurai.
Yeah. That's another thing. Why does the last of every people in a movie is a white guy?
Last of the Mohicans,
White guy.
Last Samurai, white guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Similar, but the Great Wall starring
Matt Damon
as the man that saves China.
yeah.
Is that Pedro Pascal?
I think early on, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, why is that? Why does the last guy, the savior, have to be a white guy?
Okay. Was the last Airbender white?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
He's Asian.
The last action hero, white guy.
White guy.
The last.
No, but that last action hero could be a white guy. I'm just saying the last samurai should be an Asian person.
Yeah.
The last Mohican should be a native person.
Yes.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
let's go. That's a different conversation. But I just think that
Now.
what about the movie I read for the Time Bandits.
Time Bandits. Yeah. There's a little person in that one.
I know. I don't think they cast. Did they cast all little people? Look up the cat because the original Time Bandits was all dwarves.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But
There's a remake.
there's a remake.
Those are some.
That was the old ones. Give me the remake
The
of
Apple one, right?
the Apple Time Bandits. Yeah.
Oh, there's an Apple Time Bandits.
Yeah.
You didn't get the.
Yeah. I got it.
Nope.
I auditioned
Oh,
and I asked my agent. I go,
See if I can find it.
is there going to be
they replaced us with Asians.
I think they did.
Oh, they're just regular people.
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
they're average size.
Can we read?
They're
see 'em?
reachers.
Is there-
So now I feel like a fucking worker in
I mean,
the Midwest.
like Lisa Kudrow is one of the.
Yeah.
Lisa Kudrow.
Like that's them.
Those are the Time
Just
Bandits.
average.
No dwarves.
Bunch of
They're the dwarves.
reachers.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, he did it.
This
Yeah.
look cool though.
I could have been in a Taika Waititi thing.
Yeah.
No, I don't see any dwarves.
There's a kid.
Kid
Yeah.
that doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit.
It's a kid.
Is it bullshit or not? Be honest.
Because
with
that
me.
like look that's.
How do you feel
original.
about it?
I think it's bullshit. The thing is I don't mind if you don't do dwarves in Snow White as long as there's other parts that we're able to play. Like if you want us to audition and for things and just like but it's not a dwarf role, it's just like, hey, let's just find an actor. Let's just find a good person.
Yeah.
That's fine. But like if there's other options, but there's just not all those options out there for little people to play. And if you say like there's no good dwarf stories, bullshit. I could tell you 3 off the top of my head.
tell me a dwarf story.
I will tell you a dwarf story. Do you want a happy one or a sad one?
Tell me a sad dwarf
Oh
story.
boy. Okay. So this is
Is it a true story?
this is true.
Okay.
Wait, is it?
This is
Yeah.
a true story.
Yeah.
In the Holocaust,
already,
That got dark. That got dark.
already. Let's green light this. I don't need to hear more. Tell me the story.
Real story.
Yeah, real story.
Is there was a family of little people
that were Jewish.
That were, I don't know if they were Jewish or not, but they were captured by the Nazis and they were brought to one of the camps. I'm not sure which one, and they were experimented on. There we go.
There they are.
This family right here.
Yeah.
Yep. Dwarves of Auschwitz. And they were experimented on
Yeah.
by the Nazi doctors. And that's the movie I want to make.
And did they survive?
Wait.
Well, the dwarves who survived Auschwitz.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Warwick Davis and the Dwarves of Auschwitz premieres.
You missed
Someone's
that.
already,
You
someone's
missed
already
that.
made this movie.
Dude, you missed it.
Why do you miss every?
You missed everything, dude.
Call your agent.
Willow made this? What the fuck?
Who made it?
Davis tells the incredible story of seven. Oh, so we're Jewish.
Is it a doc though? Maybe you can do that.
Obit's family. Oh, I think it's a doc.
It's a doc.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a doc.
You can
still
do it.
alive.
Of course they were Jewish.
Still alive. Okay, we can still make this
But Brad,
movie.
of course they were Jewish.
Well, I don't know.
They're not gonna be like, hey man, we're not Jewish.
Why's the voice?
Hey man. Hey, whatever.
Why is the doc called Giants? The dwarves.
That's gonna be great.
Oh no, that's a book.
Wait.
Forward.
So that's the sad one. But they lived.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, give me another story. Tell me another dwarf story.
Scaramanaloo.
What?
Scaramanaloo.
Oh, that seems scary.
No, he's. I know it's. I don't. Now that I'm saying that out loud, it sounds like a troll that lives in a mountain. I don't know how you spell Scaramanaloo, but he was a weightlifter. His nickname is Pocket Hercules, and he made. All comes back to Hercules.
I don't know why I laugh like that.
He
Sorry.
made. I think it's the Turkish Olympic team, but not as not the Special Olympics. He made the actual Olympic team as a weightlifter.
Damn.
And he's
Yeah.
a little person.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you look up, see what he looks like?
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell Scaramanaloo,
Hey,
but
this
we'll
story.
find him.
This story.
dwarf stripper gets bride pregnant
Interesting.
on her
Brad.
head night. That is not
cool.
that is not me.
That's cool.
We had the
Hey,
abortion.
can we go to the Olympic thing? Or I don't know why you were Googling that.
I'm trying to find the guy.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, nickname Pocket Hercules.
Pocket Hercules.
May have been Turkish. Just Pocket Hercules weightlifter.
Yeah.
and you should find it. But yeah,
There's another story. You want to play that guy?
I want to fucking play that guy.
Yeah.
There he is.
Let me look at him.
Is he?
Scaramanaloo. Yep.
Oh wow.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Bobby's like that's.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah.
oh, come on, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Bam. Dwarf story.
Yeah.
These are stories that should be told. These
Gilbert,
are-
I want you to make the noise what he's doing right now.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. I don't think so, dude.
What is your interpretation?
Thank you for making it Andre the Giant.
Here we go.
That's the noise.
That's the noise.
That's the noise he was making. Now go accurate. There we go.
Yeah.
Brad, so, Brad,
three times.
I want you to make
Olympic
that.
champion.
I want you to make that
Someone should
movie.
write
Dude.
that.
Yeah.
That's a cool movie.
That's a cool movie.
Yeah, but I think
you're
to get
telling
an
me-
Oscar.
Yeah.
I think the Auschwitz one is.
Oh,
one. Yeah.
the Dwarves of Auschwitz.
Yeah.
That's winning it.
Now, would you be mad if they cast average people to do?
In the Dwarves of Auschwitz.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd be furious.
But you think Peter Dinklage would be mad?
Yeah, he'd
Okay.
be mad because he'd want that part.
Oh, he'd have to be in that.
That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, we have to make that movie.
Dude,
That'd be so fun.
I've pitched
I mean,
it.
tragic too.
Yeah.
It'd be fun and tragic.
It's fun. It's tragic. It's inspiring.
Yeah.
Because they live. Spoiler alert. But they live. So
Let's make a new rule, you and I. No more jokes about my race or your height.
Hi.
Damn.
God damn, dude. That didn't last long, did it? As soon as I said it, he did it.
Well, but you don't know who I was making fun of.
Yeah, I did.
Because I could say hi like it's too high, like I can't reach.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So, you think you and Adam will ever do your podcast again?
Adam Ray, yes. We might. I don't know. I love going on the show now as a guest, and
What show?
about last night, which is the podcast.
Oh, he still does it?
Yeah, he still does it.
He does it without you?
Solo.
Yeah.
Why?
I stopped because I had the kid and I wanted more time. It was a lot. It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
But I think it would
wanted
be
to
a
be there.
bigger thing because you're both bigger now.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of your reputation is what I meant to say.
Yeah,
But my
not
point
size.
is that, yeah.
Haven't grown.
Yeah.
Still haven't grown.
Yeah, but I mean, because I remember I did it. Well, I did it once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would revisit it. Mm-hmm. How
was
do you
a lot
feel
of
about
fun.
his success now?
Love it.
It's great.
Love it.
Yeah.
There's certain people because we live in a business. We work in a business where sometimes people get famous and then we're like, as comedians, we're like, like we get jealous, we get mad, we get upset about it. But now, there you go. Bobby Lee on about last night. Episode number 403, all-time classic.
Wow.
But Adam's one of these guys where he's worked so fucking hard for so long.
So hard.
And now he's finally getting the credit that he deserves. He's selling out theaters. It's so cool. Like to see you get yours, to see Andrew Santino get his, like it's just really there's certain comedians I want to like manifest their success now. Like I now want them to get that. Like I want Fahim to fucking start playing theaters.
Yeah, who else?
That guy is so good. Laura Peak.
Amir K.
Yeah, Amir, holy
Amir
shit.
K.
So good.
I don't know why Amir has never done this. We're so close.
Yeah.
Why has Amir K not done TigerBelly? That's a shame.
Let's get Amir K.
It's a real shame.
Amir, come on out.
Because Amir and I are very close, you know what I mean? And him and I have good chemistry.
Yeah.
It's shocking that Brad is the first time they've ever, because, you know, we know each other.
Yeah. But there's so many great comedians out there, and now I think there's so many avenues for people to discover them. And I think it's fantastic because it's no longer like it used to be. There was like one comic that was doing stadiums, and now like we could each name at least 5 that are doing stadiums, which is incredible. So yeah, there's my most recent special, Starfish, on YouTube.
Wow, look at that! It's insane.
Please watch.
Incredible.
But yeah, I'm booked until New Year's Eve of 2025.
Wow.
So yeah,
It's incredible.
Go to the tour schedule and get some tickets.
Starfish
wherever
has
you are.
3.8 million views.
Let's get it to 4, people.
Wow.
Let's get the TigerBelly boost. Let's get it to 4.
Well, now, how did you release that through YouTube?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
For the next one, you're going to do a streaming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already locked in?
You're locked one in?
You can
Is
cover
there
you
interest?
can cover your mouth if you want.
Is there anything?
We got some offers.
Yeah.
So we're good.
That's great.
Things are really great right now. It's like when I started doing comedy, I don't know what your goals were in the beginning, but like my goal when I started comedy is I remember telling myself this. I just wanted to be a headliner comedian, a touring headliner club comic, making, $3,000 a week. Awesome. Done. I'll live on that for the rest of my life. So anything after that is a great bonus. And now that we're doing theaters, it's just incredible. Never thought I'd get to this point.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Praise.
So
Praise Pryor.
Follow Brad Williams on everything that you see, his Instagram handle, everything. We're gonna have you back on here.
Yeah.
You're regular here.
Hell yeah.
And thank you so much for making it such a joyous, informative hour.
Thank you for
I really
waking up.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Give Brad a round of applause.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, we got cupcakes. Last minute cupcakes. Let's
Did
go.
you buy these for him?
I think we just did it in the middle of the podcast.
Dani ay makabalo